Okay, hey everybody, we are live. It is, you know what? Every day, every Thursday, I have my mindset. I have everything together. I finish with my last client at 6. I get myself in place, and I'm still late. I'm still rushing. I'm still just trying to get here on time because I told y'all I was gonna be here at 6:30, and then I don't even make it at 6:30. It's a whole thing. Hey, Miss Dahlia, like it's a whole thing. Hey, oh, I can't pronounce that name, so I'm not gonna say nothing. Hey, so we got a lot to talk about today, and I didn't put it on the list, but I am gonna start off with April because it is April. April is National Poetry Month. If you're into poetry, that means you're supposed to write 30 days of writing. Yeah, I'm not. I couldn't do that. I'm not doing 30 days of writing poetry. However, I will be still doing poetry, reading poetry. I'll post some poetry. That's what I'll do. I'll post some poetry on different places so y'all can see me doing poetry. I don't have the time and patience to write every day. So yeah, that's what people say. And you know what? And that's okay. And that's what I'm gonna talk about my shirt. So for the month of April, I chose the shirt and the saying, and that's okay. And that's what I have on the calendar here behind me. So I'm gonna read it to you and tell you what's okay. There are times that you just want to rest, when you want to take a break, when all you have done is all you can do. And that's okay. Don't let anyone tell you any different. What you do to take care of yourself is more than okay. Find a day or more this month and schedule and schedule a day or more each month to take a break. Yeah, a day where all you do is rest and relax, and I want you to be okay with that because it is okay. So, a lot of it is part of taking care of yourself, so you can take care of others, because that's what a lot of us are always doing. We're always taking care of others. So part of everything being okay and you taking a break for yourself, it's okay, because you have to recharge, you have to get back to you have to take the time for yourself. And I will say I do it as much as I can. I do it at least once a month, if not more. Try to do more, but life be life. And so let's get to it. So that's about April. I have big stuff coming up in April. I'm vending. I have something oh well, that won't really drop till May. So I'll tell y'all in May or the end of April to make sure it's happening. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. And so Dreamville. I want to preface Dreamville with saying I didn't go. I didn't go to Dreamville. I watched it on Amazon Prime. I watched parts of it on Amazon Prime, and I just want to say it looked like it was wonderful. It looked like so much fun. I went to the event they had on Friday downtown. I enjoyed the event. They had panels, they had food, they had shows, they had DJs, they had a lot of stuff. I really enjoyed that because that was outside as well. So I really enjoyed Friday. And what I learned from, because this is my first time actually watching Dreamville on Amazon Prime. I never watched it, but it's Usher, baby. Like Usher. It's Usher. So I had to watch Usher. And what I took away from it is, yeah, I'm probably never gonna go. Only way I am ever gonna go to Dreamville, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The only way I'm ever gonna go to Dreamville is if I'm on stage. And I don't sing or rap. I do dance. So if somebody out there need a backup dancer, I'm in there. Y'all want me to get on there and talk about some mental health? I'm in there. You want to get me to talk about some self-care? I'm in there. But the way that crowd was looking and the way that sun was set up and the way that, my 50-year-old life is set up, I can't be out there all day like that. I can't do it. I went out there to the event on Friday. I was out there for 4 hours. I danced, I talked, I sat on roofs, took pictures. Like, I did a lot of stuff. And Saturday, I was tired. I can't do that for 2 days. So, for those of you who did it and can do it, that is the event for you. It is amazing. It looks like it's so much fun. The energy was off the chain. Just from Friday, the energy was like amazing. So if you can go, I will say do it. If you can do those 2 days, I will say do it. But just remember, because as always, I bring everything back to taking care of yourself. If you decide to do Dreamville next year, hydrate. Bring you some snacks as long as you can, whatever you can bring inside. Hydrate again. Get some rest because you're not gonna get rest for them 2 days. And then, take off that Monday after. I know some people are young enough to not have to do that, but I would say try to do that because it's a lot. It's a lot on your body. It's a lot on, fun can be a lot. So just be mindful that you have to take care of yourself in all of this. So, I was gonna bring it back to taking care of yourself because that's what I always do. I always bring it back. So Dreamville, I say do it. Like it's one come to my city, come hang out, do all the things, have the most fun. Shoot, come see me. If y'all want me to have something, I'll do something on Friday. Have any mental health event or something if y'all want. Like, just come out, come to Dreamville. And a lot of people had a lot of things to say because people are people. I'm from Fayetteville. I always tell people I'm from Fayetteville where the dream started. The dream of Dreamville, born and raised Fayetteville 26, all that stuff. But yeah, I think Raleigh is a good place. It was a good place to have it. It had a good open space, and this is the most. I think it's the largest and the most since Dreamville has been going on. This is the most it's grown. Like even Friday when I went out and they were like, "Who's from Raleigh? Who's from North Carolina?" It was like, "Who's from out of town?" And I was like, "Okay." So people are coming. It is great. It is wonderful. Just need to work on getting better things in place. And of course, the city is doing what it does for everywhere you go. They're trying to raise prices on stuff during that time and trying to make you overpay. But yeah, I'm not even gonna say much about that. So that's that. I had fun that Friday. I went out and I enjoyed watching it. When I tell y'all, Usher put on a show like no other. And I saw him in Vegas. And when I tell you the show he put on at Dreamville is oddly seemed better than it was in Vegas. When I say I was up there, I could touch him in Vegas. I was watching him on TV for Dreamville, and he just seemed so relaxed and rested and free, and like he just seemed his energy was a little different, like. And just the fact that he could just do him and be him, looked like he was having fun. Like, yeah, it was a whole thing. And then all the interviews, they just kept talking about the vibe in North Carolina. Now, I'm not trying to get y'all to move here. Don't y'all move here. We got enough people in Raleigh. It's just like people in Atlanta keep saying, quit moving here. Every year is a city, either Raleigh or close to Raleigh, and people say, "Ooh, it's the best place to live." Don't come here. We don't. Y'all come visit. Don't live here. Don't move here. We don't need extra people. But but everybody that came through talked about the vibe and the air and the just how just being in North Carolina, how it is. It's a vibe. Like when I was trying to decide where I was gonna live, of course in North Carolina, because I love my state. I was like going between Charlotte and Raleigh and where I wanted to be. And I chose Raleigh just because, I like it. It's to me, I have to say to me it's very diverse. To me it has a lot of things going on. It has a lot of stuff for a lot of people. Now you ask certain other people, they're like, "Hey, there's nothing going on in Raleigh." I don't think they're looking in the right places. But for me, it's wonderful. So yeah. So LSU. I'm just gonna preface this as, just like I didn't go to Dreamville, I didn't watch the games. Um, but there's been a lot of talk about the LSU player and the other player having the issue with John Cena. I was like, John Cena, you started this thing years ago and it's still going on. Um so, you know, I, as the I think it was a song. It's okay when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. We already know. We already know. I don't even have to explain it. I don't even like. And then people who are saying, and I don't even know how to say this delicately. This generation is different. I'll say that. So the people who are critiquing people in this generation that are not in and I say this generation. So people that are in my generation that critique people in the younger generation are not absolutely seeing the whole picture and the bigger picture. I will say before we were taught, told, encouraged to, grin and bear it, smile and do what you got to do. Don't say anything. But this generation, they gonna say what they gotta say. That's all I'm gonna say. Like they gonna say what they gotta say, and I'm here for it, for most of it. Like sometimes they're wrong. In this instance, I will say for her to be talked about and beat up on as much as she was, I would say I'm glad she's able to speak on it. Because if not, you where do we normally talk? We're in rooms of people talking about it, like, or talking to each other about it. No, say it out loud. Say what you mean what you say, and don't let anybody quiet quieten your voice. There we go. Because once people are able to do that, they'll keep doing that. It kind of goes back to, shut up and play ball. Just do what you're supposed to do. Listen and don't talk. Be seen and not heard. So it all goes back to a lot of those things. And if we think about it, maybe some people that are critiquing her are upset because they can't do it. They're upset because they've not been able to speak their mind or say what they want to say or feel that they can. So, that I will say for this generation, they speak their mind. And I will say, for some, right or wrong, some people do need to sit down and be quiet. But I'm just saying, because sometimes the people in this generation will jump out the window, they will be loud and wrong. And I'm like, what is happening? But in this instance, this is how she felt. This is, I always go back to self. I encourage people to be able to speak their minds. I encourage people to be able to say what they want to say and feel safe and okay saying it. And but also understanding the consequences of saying it. So as long as you understand that and you can stand in who you are and take on the consequences and take on what other people saying, take on the backlash, but also stand in the words that you said, you can do it. And I ain't mad at her. Like I'm happy. Like how often do you see Black Girl Magic appearing before you in all media? That yeah, this young lady has been everywhere. You hear me? On every I couldn't get on social media. I couldn't watch the news. Um I couldn't I'm trying to think what else? I couldn't get on anything. I don't think I couldn't get on anything and not see or hear about Angel Reese. So I ain't mad at her. She bringing the FloJo back, like, and that was the other thing when I started seeing the pictures about it. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little story about me because sometimes I like to do story time. So y'all know FloJo. She used to do that. The one leg, the track star. So I love track. Didn't run it. Didn't do it because it's not me. But I used to watch it a lot, and I love FloJo just because she had hair, she had the leg out, she was, had makeup on, she would be doing her thing. And so I used to wear, I'm gonna find a picture. I have an old picture of a pair of jeans that I had like that. But I had a couple pair of pants that I used to do, and I used to cut, and it wouldn't be that high. It would be like just above the knee. So one side would be a short, and then the other side would be long pants. But I used to do that when I was in high school. Back in the 80s. So I ain't even mad at Angel for bringing that back because I love it. I used to do it, and it's a whole thing. And everything from the 80s and the 90s is back. So I love the fact that she does that. So yes, I'm not even mad at her. So what else we got going on? I think that's enough. Like after Dreamville and after this, we're not even gonna get into we're not gonna get into that. So all I'm gonna say is y'all moving forward. This year has already been a year. It's only April the 6th. So, as always, I'm gonna ask y'all to take care of yourselves, take care of who you can take care of, love yourself first, love each other, and take care of each other as much as you can. So I'll see y'all next week. I don't know what I'll be talking about next week, but we'll see what happens as usual. So oh yeah, the shirt today is and that's okay because it's okay. And I made me little earrings to match. Y'all don't judge me. I call myself, I like to craft and I really can't, but I made these earrings. I made another pair, but they look better than this pair because I didn't have to write the stuff myself. But anyway, anything you see here, anything you would like, shirts, calendars, all that good stuff, you can get on my website, butterflyflow.life, not .com, but www.butterflyflow.life because butterfly flow is life. Okay. All right. Love y'all. And I will see y'all next week. Same butterfly time, same butterfly channel. Put out the butterfly signal if I need to come on sooner than that. And yeah, let me know if y'all, what y'all want to talk about. I always say that. And then I get stuff sometimes I don't. But well, I did it for Mental Health Tip Tuesday. I think somebody hit me up. So I've been doing requests from that. So if there's anything y'all want to talk about live, if you want to join me at any time, try to let me know beforehand so I can plan it because, just because you're on one platform, you may not be on all. So we would have to figure out if I could get you on all the platforms at the same time. And if not, I'd have to talk alone first and then come on the other one with you and then do it that way. So, yeah. So, oh, I got some comments on y'all. And y'all know I can't see on TikTok because it's the background. Joy Tudor said, I love it. Thank you so much. So yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I will see y'all next week, 6:30 sharp. We're gonna talk about some great things. We're gonna do great stuff. Love y'all. Bye. All right, bye TikTok. There we go. Bye fan base. Bye. Okay. IG. Love y'all. Bye. Okay. Facebook. No, I love y'all most of all. Facebook and YouTube. Love y'all. See you next week. Bye. Where's my thing at? Okay, I'm gonna do it with my hand. All right, bye.